I've spent years hiding my true emotions, building walls around my heart and thoughts. But today, I can no longer stay silent. The weight of holding everything in has become too much to bear. It's time for me to speak my truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may feel. Today, I'm taking back my voice. There comes a time when the silence becomes deafening, when the thoughts in your mind grow louder and demand to be heard. Today is that day for me. I can no longer pretend everything is okay when it isn't. This is my moment to speak up and share what's been weighing on me. For so long, I believed silence was the safest option. But I've learned that silence doesn't protect you. It stifles you. Today, I'm breaking free from that silence. I'm letting my emotions flow and my thoughts be heard, no longer hiding from the truth that's been buried deep within me. The burden of holding my tongue has been too heavy for too long. I've carried it in silence, afraid of the judgment, the consequences, and the vulnerability that comes with opening up. But today, I can no longer stay silent. It's time to let go of the fear and embrace the power of my voice. I've hidden behind my quiet demeanor, my calm exterior, but inside, the storm has been raging for years. I've kept everything locked away, afraid to let anyone see the chaos. But today, I'm choosing to break my silence and let the world hear my truth, raw and unfiltered. Silence can be a shield, but it can also be a prison. For far too long, I've kept my thoughts, my feelings, my experiences locked inside, too afraid to let them out. But no more. Today, I'm freeing myself from the chains of silence and finally letting my voice be heard. There's power in silence, but there's also power in speaking your truth. I've kept quiet for so long, hoping that time would heal the wounds. But now I realize that silence only keeps the pain alive. It's time to stop hiding and start healing by sharing what's truly on my mind. The truth has been building up inside me like a dam waiting to break. I've tried to suppress it, to push it down, but it's impossible to ignore anymore. Today, I'm finally letting go of the silence and speaking the truth that has been waiting to come to the surface. For years, I've swallowed my words, choosing silence over confrontation. But I have come to realize that silence doesn't always protect you. Sometimes it suffocates you. Today, I'm breaking free from that suffocation, allowing my voice to rise and be heard. They say silence is golden, but what they don't tell you is that it can also be suffocating. I've spent so much time hiding behind my silence, pretending that everything is fine, but the truth is, it's been weighing me down. Today, I'm finally breaking my silence and letting the truth out. There's something incredibly powerful about breaking the silence. It's not just about speaking, it's about reclaiming your power. For too long, I've kept my thoughts, my pain, and my story to myself. But today, I'm stepping into my truth and allowing the world to hear it. I've spent too many years keeping my feelings buried deep inside, afraid of being judged or misunderstood. But today, I've reached a point where I can no longer stay silent. I'm breaking free from the hair and allowing my thoughts to come to light. Silence is a defense mechanism. It's a way of protecting ourselves from the harshness of the world, but it also isolates us. Today, I'm choosing to let go of that isolation and speak my truth, no matter how difficult it may be. The silence ends today. There's something incredibly liberating about speaking the truth, about letting the words flow freely without the weight of fear or regret. I've kept silent for too long, but today I'm choosing freedom. Today my voice will be heard, and I will no longer carry the burden of silence. The longer we stay silent, the louder our inner turmoil becomes. I've lived with that noise inside me, muffled by my own silence. But today, I'm choosing to break that silence and let the world hear my truth, no matter how raw or unrefined it may be. For years, I've been afraid of speaking up, thinking that my voice didn't matter. But today, I realize that my voice is powerful and my truth deserves to be heard. I'm no longer hiding behind silence. I'm stepping forward and letting the world know who I really am. I've spent so much of my life holding back, keeping my thoughts to myself, thinking that silence was the best choice. But now I see that silence has only caused more pain. Today, I'm breaking that cycle and allowing myself to finally speak what has been on my heart for so long. There's strength in vulnerability, and I'm learning that the hard way. For too long, I've kept my emotions and thoughts locked away, afraid to show my true self. But today, I'm stepping into that vulnerability, breaking my silence, and embracing the power of honesty. The silence is heavy. It presses down on me, suffocating me until I can't breathe. Today, I'm releasing that weight. I'm breaking the silence and letting my truth breathe in the open air. I'm no longer afraid of what will happen when I speak up. For so long, I've let my thoughts simmer quietly, letting the pressure build without ever releasing it. Today, I'm choosing to release that pressure, to let my words flow and my emotions be free. Today, the silence ends and the healing begins. The hardest part of breaking silence isn't finding the words. It's overcoming the fear of what others will think. I've been afraid of judgment, of rejection. But today I realize that speaking my truth is more important than any fear. Today I break free. I've been holding on to so much, pretending that everything is fine when it's not. The silence has been a way to protect myself, but in reality, it's been the thing that's been holding me back. Today, I'm breaking my silence and letting the world see the real me. There's a deep sense of liberation in speaking the truth, in finally breaking the silence. It's as if a weight has been lifted from my chest, and for the first time in a long while, I feel free. Today, I let go of the fear and let my voice be heard. I've been silent because I didn't want to burden others with my pain, but today, I've come to realize that sharing my truth isn't a burden, it's a release. I no longer have to carry this weight alone. Today, I'm breaking my silence, and I'm no longer afraid to be vulnerable. There's a deep power in speaking your truth, in breaking free from the chains of silence. For years, I've kept my feelings hidden, too afraid to speak up. But today, I'm choosing to break those chains, to let my voice be heard and my truth be known. I've been living in the shadow of silence for far too long, but today I choose to step into the light. Today, I'm breaking my silence and letting my heart speak its truth. No more hiding, no more pretending. Today, I stand in my own power. It's amazing how much we can carry in silence, how much we hold inside without realizing it. But there comes a point when the silence becomes unbearable. Today, I've reached that point. I can no longer keep these thoughts, these emotions, hidden. Today, I speak my truth. Sometimes we stay silent because we don't think anyone will listen. But I've learned that the most important voice to listen to is our own. Today, I'm breaking my silence and listening to the voice inside me, allowing it to be heard loud and clear. I've spent so many years thinking that silence was my only option, that staying quiet would protect me. But I've come to realize that silence is only a form of self-sabotage. Today, I break free from that pattern and choose to speak my truth. There's nothing more powerful than breaking free from the chains of silence. For years, I've been afraid of what would happen if I spoke up, but today, I'm letting go of that fear. I'm no longer allowing my silence to define me. I've been holding back for too long, keeping my thoughts and feelings hidden in an attempt to avoid conflict. But today, I realize that avoiding conflict is not the same as finding peace. Today, I'm breaking my silence to create the peace that comes from living authentically. I've kept quiet for so long, hoping that if I stayed silent long enough, the pain would go away. But silence doesn't heal, it only suppresses. Today, I'm choosing to speak out, to let my voice be heard, and to finally face the truth that I've been avoiding. The truth is powerful, but only when it's spoken. For years, I've kept my truth buried, afraid of how others would react. But today, I'm setting my truth free. I'm letting it fly, even if it's uncomfortable, because it's mine to share. Today, I'm breaking my silence because I deserve to be heard. My thoughts, my feelings, and my experiences matter. For too long, I've kept them inside, but now I'm choosing to speak up, to step into my power, and to embrace the healing that comes with honesty. I've been afraid of the consequences of speaking my truth, afraid of what people might think or say. But today, I realize that the only consequence I should fear is staying silent. So I'm breaking free from that fear and letting my truth take center stage. Breaking my silence isn't easy, but it's necessary. I've lived in the shadows of my own mind for far too long, hiding from my emotions, hiding from the truth. Today, I'm choosing to step into the light and speak my truth, no matter how difficult it may be. The silence has been a heavy burden on my soul, one I've carried for far too long. But today, I'm choosing to release that burden. I'm choosing to speak my truth, to let go of the fear, and to finally be free from the weight of silence.